Welcome to our fourth annual Back to School Kickoff. We are extremely excited to share this time together as Team Selma and usher in the 2019-2020 school year. Our theme this year is 2020 Vision, Creating Bright Futures. This theme was selected to frame our thinking with the clarity of 2020 vision, which is what we need as we work together to support our students in creating bright futures. We know that our students are our greatest resource, and providing excellence in education for each student will provide the greatest return on our investment for our schools, our community, our nation, and the world. We know that our students hold great promise and potential, and it is our pleasure to prepare them to step into their destiny. It is my desire that we spend this time together today celebrating the beginning of a new school year, and that we take time to meet and greet colleagues, being sure to ask about their relaxing summer, and that we reflect on our work. Most importantly, I desire that you leave this morning with a sense of pride for the contributions that you make in shaping the lives of the young scholars that we serve. You must know that whatever position you hold on our team, that we cannot do this work without you. Having 2020 vision and creating bright futures for Selma students is in our hands, and together we can achieve great things. Today we will share highlights of the past year. We'll have a student showcase which will feature highlights from one of our schools. And thanks to the exceptional work of Maria Petropoulos and Mr. Frankie Leal and his wonderful team of students, we will enjoy hearing from students who will share their plans for the future. As we celebrate the beginning of the 1920 school year, I am reminded of a quote from my personal friend, Oprah Winfrey, one of America's greatest education advocates. In it, she says that education is the key to unlocking the world, a passport to freedom. I am confident by working together with 2020 Vision, we will support our students in creating bright futures. This will surely unlock the world to them. I want to thank each of you for all that you do and for being the best part of Team Selma. Let's have a wonderful kickoff today and have a fantastic new year of teaching and learning.
Right after graduation, I'm going to be taking a CNA class over the summer with Miss Chambers. Right after CNA, I'll be going straight to college, Reilly College, and taking an RNN class.
After graduation, I would probably go to Ridley College for 1 year and then transfer to Fresno State. The career I want to pursue is computer tech. I originally wanted to do video production, essentially just continue on that, but I want to do that as like a side thing and as more of a hobby.
After I graduate from Selma High School, I'm gonna be going to Fresno State to wrestle. I was traveling across the country and I saw so many different places, and I kind of came to the realization that there's no place like home, and I just feel like the Valley is such a special place, and like I wanted to help out the Valley, and if I could stay home and do that and showcase my skills and keep the Valley talent in the Valley, I'm all for it.
After graduation, I am going to go to Fresno State to major in liberal studies.
After I graduate, I will be going to Reilly College to be taking an auto mechanics class for the next 2 or so years until I can get the highest degree, which is normally a master's or so. And then I'll be getting a career in auto mechanics. Then within a few years later, hopefully move up to a university or a 4-year to start taking a psychology major with a performing arts minor.
After high school, I'm going to go to La Sierra University in Riverside in LA, and I'm planning to pursue my basketball career there. I plan to become a kinesiologist, like be in the physical therapy program and all that, or become a chiropractor because I like the sounds of bones cracking.
After high school, I'll be attending Vanguard University. I signed my letter of intent to wrestle and go into the kinesiology program.
After high school, I am going to Fresno State. I'll be there studying what I want, which is criminology. Basically, my personal history has a lot to deal with law enforcement coming into play. Unfortunately, those events, I wish they didn't happen, but since they did, I made the best of them. And I saw how they interacted with me and the people involved in the situation, and how they took it down, the situation, they diffused it, was what made me feel as if I want to do that. I want to do that for other people.
I plan on going to Reedley College I just want to stay local and just get my general ed out of the way and take classes I need over there to become a teacher one day.
I'll be attending Fresno City College and majoring in fashion merchandising.
After I graduate, I will be attending Fresno State for 2 years, and during my junior year, I will transfer to Cal Poly to pursue, I guess, a bachelor's in mathematics.
Okay, after high school, I will be going to Fresno State, and I want to pursue my career as a Spanish teacher.
After high school, I will be attending Fresno State for a year. My major is biological sciences.
My future goals and dreams will be being a registered nurse and helping newborns when they're born. My dreams are having a family in the future and be able to support my family.
Probably just finish college, just make my parents proud probably. I don't want to move out. I probably want to just stay in Selma. I think since I was born here, I'd rather just stay here. I think that's what I just want to do.
I know for sure that I want to pursue an MMA career, and I know one day I want to go to the UFC and be a champ. If that doesn't end up working out, I always have my degree to fall back on, and I was thinking about doing something business-like, or like entrepreneurship or something like that, and then if not, also maybe joining the FBI and being part of law enforcement.
My goals are to graduate from Fresno State, enter the credentials program, and hopefully come back here to be a teacher at Selma High. The reason why I wanted to become a teacher was because of Mrs. Baker, my 6th grade teacher. She was really caring to all her students. She dedicated her time. It really seemed like she really wanted to be there for her students when she could, and yeah, she motivated me to become a teacher.
10 years from now, Max will be able to be settled down, have his own home, be perfectly fine in the career he has, and hopefully make it in the world and not have been shot down by anything. Then 10 years probably be within my auto mechanic type of stuff, so hopefully I'm somewhere at the top of the leadership chain for auto mechanics, whether it be being an assistant manager or even owning my own actual shop.
My future goals are to become a chiropractor or kinesiologist. If that doesn't work, those either, I'm gonna probably try to go into culinary.
Well, I plan on being a national champion in wrestling. That's one of my biggest goals right now. And I want to own my own physical therapy office by the time I'm 30, 40 years old.
My future goals, as I stated, I do want to go and study criminology. I want to have a minor, an associate in psychology, because I really want to go into law enforcement, and that would really help as I'm going in. It'll help me understand who I'm dealing with, how they think, and so much more about the person or the situation I am in.
My future goals are to one day become a special education teacher. I really hope to work with them one day, and it's just something I really want to do. So that's one of my biggest goals in life, and just to be struggle-free, make enough money to live my life, travel the world, and have a nice house and car. What inspired me to be a teacher was becoming an FCOE tutor. I've never seen myself going into teaching. I've always wanted to do something in the medical field. But just the first day of school, I walked in there and I was like, automatically, I want to be a teacher. I just love working with them.
My future goals and dreams is to pave the way for my fellow Mexicans. I want to do something that benefits my culture and my race. And I also want to be successful in life, but also showing that you can be you to do far in life and do good, and that's what I want to show.
Some of my dreams, I guess, have been doing some of the research science and math, it's applied math, so I would be working with physics type of math, because I really like physics too. Some of my greatest accomplishments in high school have actually happened towards the second semester of my senior year. I was in academic decathlon and I received the top scoring speech in Fresno County. And my speech revolved around the idea of expectations and how students are really pressured into being who their parents want them to be. So parents and teachers don't really understand the types of pressures and the value of work that students actually put forth. From my speech, the superintendent of schools, he watched me give my speech at the award ceremonies from Academic Decathlon, and he decided to give me the Superintendent Superstar Award, which is given to one in 220,000 students, which is it represents a student who shows merit and academic excellence throughout whatever year or whatever they're doing. So for me, it was being able to really excel in school while also portraying my roles and what my opinions of school life are through my speech.
My goal is to really be like Spanish teacher and help students out, like how my teachers before have helped me out. And I also want to like encourage them and tell them like if I could do it, they could do it too.
Well, one thing I know that I want to do with my future, my career, is I'd love to help people. It's something I've always loved to do since I was little. One of the things that I hope to pursue is becoming a doctor, pediatrics. I love kids. I don't want kids of my own one day, but I would love to take care of them, guide them, support them, cherish them, basically. Some other things I want to do is travel. I want to visit every country. I want to see national parks and monuments and witness the world and its beauty.
There are two teachers that I want to thank, which is Miss Denver. She's a transitions teacher, and she helped me through my studies and my education. She was always there for me to support me, and when I wanted to give up, she was always the one who had my head up. And my second teacher who I want to thank is Mr. Fideli, the earth science teacher, because he always persuaded me to go and keep on pushing myself, and he always gave me good advice.
One being Mr. Liao for helping me learn more about video productions and just expand on my knowledge on that. And then my other teacher would probably be Mr. Gutierrez. Even though he's not here, he did leave, but he did teach me like a lot of things that I did not know about. Teacher in elementary that I really enjoyed was probably Mrs. Kenny at Jackson. She taught me like a lot of things. She always brightened my day. If I was down, she would always like come over and be like, "It's all right," and she would always understand me more personally than anybody else.
Someone probably that stands out to me would be my wrestling coach, Sam Lopez. Ever since the beginning, he always believed in me and told me to just follow my dreams, and was always there by me. He was like there from my when I was down at my lowest points and to my highest points. He was there. I have no one else but to thank but him for my success in wrestling.
My elementary teacher, Mr. Klassen, you were my 5th grade teacher, and he was really nice, always kept an upbeat environment for the class. And also Mrs. Liviana this year, she's a really good English teacher, really fun having to have her 2 periods out of the 6 I have. And also Mr. Alcazar, very fun teachers, all 3 of them, and you guys are ones I'm really going to remember.
I'd have to say my teacher, my small interest teacher, Mr. Mose, has stuck out to me the most out of all my years I've been in school ever. Because the one thing he tells us is just go for it. If anything, if you get shot down, get back up and keep going. Whether they tell you you can't do it, quit, give up, just keep going. Just take the punches, go with it, and keep pushing until you succeed and show them that they're wrong about you. That way you can prove, I knew I can do it. I'm going to be there. Whether I have to do it on my own or not, I'm still getting through.
So there's Miss Liviano and Miss Placencia. They kind of like brought the light out into me, Miss Placencia, because she's in ERWC, and that kind of like helps you express yourself and see who you really are. And then Miss Liviano, she's like yearbooks of photography, and that kind of brought a skill out that I never knew I had.
I want to say Mr. Wright. Most teachers kind of are laid back and let you do what you want, but Mr. Wright was always on you, and if you didn't have work to do, he gave you work to do, and he just pushed you to keep it moving. Coach Sam Lopez he was always hard on you, but he was hard on you for the best. Like, he would always try to bring the best out of you. And I really think that helped me a lot these past 4 years in high school. especially to get a scholarship to Russell at Vanguard.
There's not just one single teacher that stands out to me, more like all of them stand out to me because each one of them has given me an input into my life that's helped make me who I am today. And without them, I wouldn't be where I am right now.
Miss Liviano, I just want to tell her thank you so much for being here for me the last 3 years. She's the person I can go to whenever I needed somebody to talk to, help with any of my work. She's always there and just my teacher best friend and there to help me with any school issues I have or just to talk about life.
I like to thank Miss Wante from Garfield Elementary for making me feel like I can do whatever I want and I can be who I want to be in the future. I like to thank Miss Nina from Selma High for pointing me into this direction and going to this field. She makes me feel like I can excel in this career.
I guess going back towards all the way elementary school teachers who have influenced me, I would say from my elementary school, I would say definitely Miss Salaya. In middle school, I would say Miss Salamri, and throughout now with high school, I definitely include Mr. Mitchell, Mr. Castle, and Mr. Jet. They really influenced me onto what I wanted to do with life, not just being able to, get my homework done and go to school.
Well, I want to give a huge thankful to Mrs. Ramos because I feel like she helped me a lot, and even though she kind of got mad at me sometimes, really appreciate that because I feel like it kind of helped me in some way to help me prepare in what I wanted to be, and that I know it's gonna be some struggles, but I know it's all gonna be worth it at the end.
Well, one of my all-time favorite teachers is Mr. Norman. I've had Norman for 3 years, since freshman year to junior year. He was one of those teachers who always made you laugh, who always got in your business, but he just loved to give advice and help, and he was a really nice teacher. Miss Reese, she was my counselor at Heartland. She put me through a lot, and she got me to where I am today, and I don't know where I would be without her.
My name is Jay Suka. My future is bright because I'm surrounded by positive people that inspire me every day and push me to follow my goals.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth. My future is really bright and I'm on my way to Fresno State.
For my future, saying it's really bright because now that my parents were able to go through college, so to see their son go to college is a huge thing. So I would say that my future is pretty bright to me.
My future is bright because I'm very determined. I like to try to success in life. Everyone does, but with me, I really drive for it. I'm hungry for it.
Hi, my name is Manuel. Most people call me Manny. And I think my future is bright because I have that ambition to succeed and I don't let anyone hold me down. I learn how to stay disciplined through wrestling. I learn how to persist through wrestling. Times get tough, you just gotta keep moving.
My name is Nancy Osilas, and my future is bright because I'm not going to stop and I'm not going to give up till I achieve it.
My name's Alyssa, and my future is bright because I will be the first one in my family to be going to college.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and my future is bright because I know inside that I can do whatever I set my mind to. I have the confidence to go and strive and do what I want to do in my life.
Hello, my name is Dulce, and my future is bright because I'm graduating high school.
Hello, my name is Sochi, and my future is bright because I hope to succeed and thrive in this world.
Hello, my name is Lizette Venegas, and my future is bright because of the education system here at Selma High and all throughout the Selma Unified District. The teachers here put really a lot of effort and care into teaching their students the sophisticated amount, and that will really teach them about what they want to be in life, not just what they need to do in life.